There it goes. It's over there. Hey, y'all. It's Bomber with Bomber's Garage.
And Chris
And
with Bomber
Chris with
from
Bomber from Bomber's Garage, a.k.a. Eagle, a.k.a. Eags. We...
For you guys who can't see this, the fucking mic stand, you can't say F words at the beginning of YouTube videos. It kills them. The microphone stand is a OE Hawk Tua. It's a spittoon.
We'll take a picture of it. Okay, I always do this wrong. Do you think the picture is going to be there or here? I don't know. I'll take a picture of it and then I'll put it in there and it's either here or there. It's one side or the other.
It'll be a surprise.
It'll be a bonus for y'all. Hawk Tua. Hey, this one, I just want to give a warning real quick. I know we have some younger listeners and some folks that watch this with their family. And it's telling you right now, it's like my dad told me, earmuffs. Put that. Will, I'm talking to you. Don't let E watch this. A couple other folks. Everett, if you're watching this, stop and desist. This might not be cool. So I want to break. So Eagle and his lovely wife, H, are up here for NASCAR weekend at Michigan International Speedway. We're going to have a good time. First, I want you to call it. We have some story time after this. This is the rated R version, okay? Just so y'all know. But first, who are you thinking is going to win at
it's going to be a Ford. Probably be Chris Buescher, Ryan Blaney, somebody like that. I'd love to see Martin Truex win in his final year, but yeah, it'll probably be a Ford.
That'd be cool. So we've got, for whatever reason, I think it's been the last 4 years, this is our third year. Me and Mrs. Bomber went 1 year. They come up last year, we win it, but there's been just rain issues in August this whole time, every time they come up here. So it has just been crazy with the...
This is something that we've been battling this weekend with Mother Nature, these pop-up storms, and one of them is rolling in.
Feeling wet. And I'm just thinking about... So y'all, normally I keep my stuff pretty PG-13-ish and stuff. But I'm just telling you again, this one is going to have a couple of stories in it that I just want to
share. We're going to talk about the blue nipples?
To share with y'all. We're going to talk... First, we're going to talk about... So, y'all are living down Fort Myers area in Florida.
Yes, sir.
Man, you basically have a ultimate driving machine race car. So real quick, you tell them about your race car that you have.
I have a BMW X6 M50i. It's a twin turbo V8 all-wheel drive. It scoots along pretty good.
Of the picture somewhere in here. And how many horsepower, how many foot-pounds, and then...
Stock, 523 horsepower, 553 torque.
Yep. And then 0 to 60?
3.9.
And you were talking to your lovely bride, I think pretty soon for like wanting for a birthday or Christmas gift of having an icy machine in it.
What?
An icy machine?
An icy machine?
Oh, y'all would call them Slurpees or something up there. Something. Do you know what a Slurpee is?
Oh, yeah, but why is there going to be a Slurpee machine in it?
Oh, I thought you were talking about something with ice. Oh, an ice cooler. Cold water cooler. A cold water filter. A cold water thing for it?
Was I talking about this or was she?
I thought you were. Was it for the car?
We fucking dreamt it. I don't know.
Or was this for the swimming pool?
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
I'm sorry. This is going to sink the channel right here. So y'all traveled up here and then y'all flew Delta, correct?
It's riveting. Yes, we flew Delta. We stopped. I had a turkey sandwich at the airport before we left.
Would you care to share with the good viewers about your flight experience?
So we're on the plane, and like, I'm not afraid of flying, but I have become afraid of these wackos on the planes that like the guy needs to use the bathroom and the stewardess won't let him use the bathroom, so he pisses on the floor and the plane needs to make an emergency landing. So this is what I'm terrified of, is the inconvenience. So we're in this row, and 3 seats away from me, this dude is getting warned by the flight attendant over and over and over again to get off his phone. And I thought she was telling him not to text, and he was complaining that the Wi-Fi wasn't working. And he turns out he was saying, I was texting. And she says, if I see it over your shoulder again, I'm getting the captain involved and it's going to be whatever. Next thing I know, they're explaining his FAA violation to him. And when we got off the plane, there was police waiting to take him in, and they were looking for witnesses. And the dude was looking at porn on his phone. And
we might can do that picture here. There's no faces
I have a picture
in it.
I have a picture of the cops escorting him away. We can put that in here.
I just want to know what genre it was and what time. And was there a storyline? Was it so riveting?
Couldn't put it down.
I like that he was, like you said, he was complaining about like the Wi-Fi, whatever. I'm getting
it's cutting out.
It's cutting
pixelated.
out. What kind of crap? And then, can you imagine? Anyway, and you said there was like a pretty blonde next to him.
He had a nice looking late 40s, 50s.
I just wonder if he's like holding it and he's like, hey man, check this. What do you think about this?
He was like this just the whole time.
That is awesome. So our second story, we got to be careful. I'm gonna have to maybe do some of this. So there's a couple.
I might give too many details.
There's a local place here that serves beer, and we went to it. Super nice. Had just recently opened. They make their own beer. It's like a brewery, whatever. And this young lady is working there, and she's serving. She's our server. She's taking good care of us. It's a fantastic job. We ask her name, and we are going to call her Haktua. That's what her name is. So I'm going to let you tell this because I don't think that I can tell it. Wonderful experience with her. His wife goes to the restroom. This girl comes to hey, y'all, thanks so much.
And she's got glowing Bluetooth nipples. And it looks like she's got a couple of these little grease jars stuck in there, but they're glowing blue.
Like LED blue.
She walks away and did you? And he's like, what? And she turns so you can see the side profile, and it's just doop, doop, doop. And he's like, oh man. So you called her over.
And I was like, hey, what's up, Haktua? Which not her real name. We're trying to
code words.
And I'm like, hey, I want to give you a Google review. Could I put Haktua on it? And she's like, oh my God, that's so sweet. Well, then I'd shift my eyes down to these two LED things, and they're just showing through, and I'm going, what's up with this?
And she straight faced, I'm pumping breast milk for my baby.
I didn't know what to say.
Which way is the bathroom?
So I go, miss, I can feel my face turning red. So I just don't know what to reply, and what comes out of my mouth is Mrs. Bomber wants a breast pump, but she has me. And then, as soon as I said it, I was like, why? He's just like, this is amazing. So we almost sprint around the corner. His wife's still in the bathroom. They come out. I'm on the ground just dying laughing. My wife is like, Mrs. Bomber's going what is wrong with you? Why would you do this? And he's like, this is awesome. And so anyway, it was why would they be lit up?
They're Bluetooth, right?
Yeah, they were actual Bluetooth, so they're controlled Bluetooth. But meaning Bluetooth, they actually were glowing these square LED blue lights through this polo.
I thought they were PBR advertisements or something.
Yeah, we thought it was some gimmick she had stuck in her shirt or in her bra, like a pasty thing or whatever to glow. And it's oh, this is blue light vodka or something like that. And it definitely
just a couple of assholes.
It took a turn that I was totally unprepared for. I did not. That was not on the bingo. If I had a bingo card, pumping breast milk. I guess you can say it on YouTube. I don't know. We found them, and how much were they? A couple of $100.
$199.
They're really. They're top quality.
High end shit.
Yeah, I'll post a link to them in the description in case anyone wants to see them.
And be asked at your place of work what you're doing under your shirt.
Yeah, it threw me out. We're trying to save other people from the embarrassment of doing this. So if you see them, you can just go hey, I see you have the Bluetooth breast pump.
It's a high-end model.
Very nice. It's a high-end model. We are appreciative of the money that you spend on this.
Big fans of those.
So yeah, that's how the weekend kicked off, is with a gentleman watching porn, getting arrested off the airplane, and then Bluetooth breast milk pumps.
I've been well behaved.
I spent a little bit of money at the dispensary. A little bit. So I'll tread carefully with this because I don't.
I myself, y'all know, I'm an old-fashioned kind of guy. And, I've quit dipping, but instead of dipping, I'm doing 47 of these a day.
Health conscious.
2 milligrams, because I care about my health.
Follow our fitness journey.
Exactly. And I still want to spit in this Haktua right here, which y'all will see in a little bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was good times. Last night, they treated us as a wedding gift to Real Seafood. It's one of the restaurants here. We had a fantastic time. I started off with they all did.
Round of dirty martinis.
Super dirty martinis.
Another round of dirty martinis. Blue cheese stuffed olives.
I started with the old fashioned, shifted to Bluetooth martini. I'm so sorry, y'all. I can't get that out of my mouth. They're just glowing blue, LED blue. I don't think y'all under.
Attention grabbers.
Most definitely. It was like.
So then we did a round of espresso martinis because we're classy like that.
Yes.
And at this point, I was lit.
It's time to cut out and retreat to the home and all. Previous to that, we went to a couple of hot spots around here and we had to take a nap.
We did have an afternoon nap.
We did. It was a much needed. They had been traveling they went hard, 4 in the morning. Had their porn buddy next to him, had the trauma of seeing him getting hauled off. And then coming here and, man, they went hard, not hard in the paint, but, we went to several other places and they were up late that night, finally tapped out, and we got up early again.
We've got a tour of all the dive bars in town.
Yes, took them to some of the cool spots in here. Shot Shell was super
Classic.
cool. Classic dive bar. It's absolutely amazing.
Tri-City Brewing, beautiful.
TCB with all their special glass.
Got a special tour.
Got a tour in the back. That's where I used to work when I was here. And then Trackside, which is down the road from us, which is a little farmer's dive bar with some good food. So today, I'll have a couple of shots from that. I'm doing a separate video, but we went to, that will be in another video, the NASCAR weekend video. But went to a car show today in Reese. Dude, some really
nice stuff.
Really nice stuff.
Wicked cool stuff.
There was a car there with a Wizard motor in it.
Merlin.
A Merlin motor.
Merlin big block Chevy.
That thing, man, I've got a video of it. I'll throw that in here. That'll be the teaser for the car show. The thing was amazing. Tub perfect. It was orange and black, and they did that color combo perfect.
Perfect.
The fin, how it was tubbed, everything.
Beautiful.
Had this huge motor. You could tell it was, really freaking fast. It come by and, just some really good rides. Couple of our friends was there. One of them, he has a Willis, that's his red and white one. Up there.
Yeah.
I'll snap a little picture of that. But he has some old Willis pickup trucks, Willys. I always get confused if it's Willis or Willys. Do you know?
I think you pronounce it differently, whether it's a car or a Jeep thing.
Oh, maybe you do.
I call the cars Willis, but if I call the Jeeps Willys.
The Willys? Makes sense to me. There was one of each down there. So our buddy Roy was there. He had his Willys.
Jeep
looking
thing. Pickup.
The pickup. No, Roy has the car. So that was a Willis, a Willys.
With the straight front axle?
Yeah. That little gas.
I would call that a Willis.
A Willis.
But what do I know?
Exactly. I will say, I really need to go over and talk to him. He has one of the car dealerships, an original neon sign in his shop.
That's cool.
And tons. That's all he has is those. And he's got some really cool stuff from, and he's been he started doing this in the 60s. So when those were shutting down before it got cool to collect that, he was buying them to put in his shop.
Do you know where he lives?
Yeah, not far from here.
Do you want to go tonight? We can go get some.
Yeah, we'll go up over there.
He might be tired.
He could be. Our buddy Zach came in his cab over, put up he's got a Model A, is it tube axle or axle tube?
I'd say axle tube.
Axle tube, drive shaft tube. Again, I keep doing all these things, all of these weird things with stuff.
The thing in the bathroom.
So his cab over is a flatbed. It's a 6061 cab over. He has his flagpole up and put one of our Bomber's garage, the Eagle Hammer Wrench, and FAL.
Yes,
And why we
the
chose
logo.
FAL is because the FAL has hurt a lot of commies' feelings over the years, just so y'all know. Got to hang with him.
That was cool. He's got a 37-inch steering wheel on that thing.
Dude, so he sat in it and his wife sat in it, and it's just, you're like windshield here, super high up, and this huge steering wheel. Keys to start it are back here. It's just,
Cool.
yeah, it's a
It's just
really
cool.
cool truck. He did a fantastic job with that.
Terrifying.
It was his grandfather's, and I've got a little video of him out here at the house or whatever, at the garage. It was his grandfather's, and his grandfather used to take that to deliver his farm goods to all the Jack's
Oh, that's awesome.
farm to market stores here. So it's cool. It was his, family's vehicle, all that, and then he put it in an RV frame. It's got Humvee tires and wheels, and it looks like a 4-wheel drive, but it's not. But it's super sick. He has some cool stuff. So we hung out with him. We went again to Trackside.
Trackside again.
And then he was disappointed in track. He thought Trackside meant like there. He goes, I didn't know there was a racetrack out
There's no
here.
racetrack.
It's a railroad
train
track.
tracks.
A train track, yeah. So we had a good time with them. The women are inside making us some kind of special dinner with stuff that I don't know what it is. It's like meatballs and something. Do you know
I'd
what
love
it's
to
called?
talk some shit. Like, well, the women are making dinner.
Yeah.
But no.
But they might watch it and whoop our ass.
They run this house.
I'm an indentured servant.
You get fed. She's making stuffed meatballs with like mozzarella and ricotta.
Ricotta. Patas, get your boygan. All the Italian things
Ricotta.
in Michigan. Ricotta.
Mozzarella.
Ricotta. Oh, and we also saw a Studebaker Avante. And the Avante is a very fancy
The
car.
Avante was very nice.
Man, at first, we didn't know what that was. I said Avante at first, but I was like, I've never seen that particular model.
I didn't know what the hell I was looking at.
Yeah. Crazy. I'll put a little video of it or still in it, but it was...
Had that
That
little
was a-
vanity deal in the dashboard. That was cool. Way to pick up
Yeah,
chicks.
yeah.
Check out
He
the
had
hair.
like his drinks and glasses and like some cognac and shit in there, and his Avante. So I was saying, like, man, if we ever got one of those, I would have Lindsay wear like some Ray-Ban Wayfarers tortoiseshell, and then have her long cigarette thing and look at everyone like they're poor. And I would go like, it's my Avante. Avante. What is your name? My name is Avante too. The car is named after me. I suck at accents, so I hope that didn't sound. It sounds as stupid as I thought it did. Yeah.
Yours are only slightly better than mine.
So we're gonna get up early in the morning and roll to NASCAR and watch the race. So we've had no rain for like a month and a half. No rain is predicted all next week, but it's changed up and down 100 times. I think was it like 30%?
30% after
Yeah.
5. It'll rain. It does whatever.
Yeah, so 230. That track is super freaking fast. Is it a 2 mile?
Yep. 2 miles.
2 miles.
200 miles an hour.
Yeah, I think we saw maybe like 206, 207. Last year we got rained out and they recontinued it Monday. So, but we're going to have a good time no matter what. Super stoked about that. And have y'all seen any other races this year?
Nope.
Or
This will
was
be the
last
first one
year?
we're at.
Okay. So they're not that far. I mean, it's a pretty good drive, but they'll hit up Daytona.
Yeah, we're 3 hours from Daytona, 2 hours from Homestead. I'd like to see Homestead this year, but life's busy, so we'll see. We made it a priority to be here this weekend.
For sure. And we're stoked out. Just hanging out with y'all and hearing stories about guys watching. I still wished I knew what kind of porn that was, man.
I wish I found out. If he's on the flight home, I'll ask him.
He'll be.
I know you.
He'll have the cuffs that have the chain down to his leg and have like a air marshal next to him, and he'll go like, "Hey man, what were you watching?" He's like,
So
please
what
don't
was
talk
that?"
to him.
We'll put the link to the video what he was
Yeah,
watching at the bottom.
whatever it is, we'll put it in there. I'll space it enough where we can get away with posting it and not get in trouble. And then I will put a link to that. I mean, because evident now, I mean, I don't know how it ended up in my feed on IG, but there's all kind of like weird breastfeeding videos with like plastic dolls. It's freaking weird. I send them to him because I was like, if they're going to be in my feed, I want them to be in his feed.
We've been
as
talking
well.
about breastfeeding for the last 24 hours.
The
No wonder it's
phone's
in your
listed.
feed.
It's going to keep coming up in the feed. It's going to be
No,
awesome.
how do we reset this?
We have to delete the app and start over and just start searching for like gassers. Whew, my goodness.
I got nothing.
I'm a little out of sorts. All right,
All right, cool.
real quick. Y'all are definitely a BMW family. So what is Mrs. Eagle driving?
She's got a 435i. It's a little two-door coupe, 6-speed stick. She will never buy a vehicle that's not a stick. And I'm kind of the boring automatic, don't care guy.
I'll say I learned to drive 3-speed on the column, and I've had a lot of stick shifts because that was, the lesser expensive when
Sure. My
back
first
when
car
I was
was a
younger and
5-speed
stuff. Yeah,
stick.
the heavy haulers is a kind of a rare. It's a 6-speed with a Hemi instead of a 6-speed with a Cummins, which is super rare for a 3/4 ton in 06. And he helped me get a, what is the computer called? The controller.
PCM, ECM.
Yeah, ECM, which, dude, he is a parts guru.
Used to be.
Still is. Every once in a while I have to call him to help me find something. Looked all over, found a place in California that you bought it, swapped it out, they reprogrammed them, and then that truck is really strange. It has a lot of
Funny options.
custom options on it or whatever. It doesn't have the EGR block off, all that stuff. So you can get those, but a majority of them have the plug for the automatic transmission. They, by the grace of God, they had one that didn't have the plug because it's a stick shift.
Yep.
So stupid expensive. We get the other one, send it back. He helped me get that. He's helped me get some, cool parts that I need. And every once in a while I'll run into I don't know what the heck this is. Can you help me out and find it? So this has a long, extensive background in parts and stuff like that. Okay, I want to go back. There wasn't any kind of water cooling thing that you wanted for the BMW?
Water cooler. I don't know.
Is there another part you're wanting for? What were you wanting?
I wanted the cold air intake.
Cold air intake. Where I got water and Slurpee and icy machine from, I know cold air intake. I know exactly what that is.
Slurpee machine might be more affordable, and that might be more useful.
Dude,
Give me that
put that
blue
in the
raspberry.
trunk. Pop the trunk. Hey,
Pimp my ride. You're gonna have to call up Exhibit.
my blueberry Slurpee brings all the girls to the yard.
Bluetooth.
Bluetooth girls. Y'all, I have seen a lot of shit. Being a Marine, hanging out with the students, I've seen some stuff. Bluetooth breast milk pumps is a first for this dude.
We have a lot to learn.
We do.
We're out of
I
the
didn't
loop.
even know. Now we're very knowledgeable about the cost of these and where you get them, and it's a high end one. It's very nice.
I'm more of an old fashioned kind of guy. Not just the way I drink.
Have you ever milked a cat, Craig? How do you milk a cat? What was it he said?
I got nipples. Can you milk it? If it's got
Can you milk
nipples, you
me?
can milk it, right? I have
you
nipples.
milk
Can you
me,
milk
Craig?
me?
Y'all, it takes a lot to get me where I do two things. I keep rambling and getting more stupid and can't shut up, or I don't know what to say. I chose the route of being stupid of yeah, Lindsay wants one of those, but she's got me.
We should go see her tomorrow. What time was that?
We
We'll try and be
should.
there Oh, no, we'll be at the race.
Yeah. When do y'all fly out Monday?
Yeah.
We can do brunch before we go. Hey, girl. We saw that was a high end. We are appreciative of the technology.
I'm impressed.
We'd like to know more. Would you like to know more?
Coming up in video number 2.
Exactly. It was just so bad. I didn't know what to do. I felt like my face was on fire. It was really awkward. All right, do you have anything to add to this part?
I have no further, Your Honor.
All right, we're going to take a little minute break, and we're going to go downtown. We're not going downtown. We're going to the basement, to the median. Y'all, I'm so
We'll
sorry.
figure it out, and we'll see you in the next one.
All right, see y'all in a few. Bye, y'all. Hey, y'all, it's Bomber. Due to the mature content of the Sunday Storytime with Bomber and Eagle, the Block Party Corn Report will be an after hours, almost in the dark report. We'd also like to express the views of the Sunday Storytime with Bomber are not the views of the Block Party Corn Report. So this will be a little short and sweet. This is the Corn and Twilight. And in apologies for some of this content, we would love to offer you a beautiful sunset picture. Block Party will be better maybe in 3 weeks. Y'all enjoy. Hey y'all, thanks for watching. Sorry for the short After Dark series. I thought it was appropriate with the content. Part 2 will come out, I believe, September 1st. Thanks for watching. Y'all be good. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all. Tam Bow.